who is standing in a winter hurricane, for lack of a better word. That is exactly what it looks like. His shot showing the howling wind, the waves just crashing up against the shoreline. And honestly, Robert, that snowbank and possibly even some ice accretion there, it's growing. And we spoke with you, what, an hour ago? Not even. It's pretty significant how much is already piled up.
Yeah, and it's just getting more intense as the minutes tick by here on Lake Superior in Marquette, Upper Peninsula. I'm standing on the shores and icy shores here as the waves come in, and they are just full of giant chunks of ice, and every once in a while they'll come up and lap over into this area. And you see behind me just some of the fury, a bit of a lull right now, but we are expecting a potential for waves to be up to 30 feet high in some areas. Up to 3 to 4 feet of snow, and that could be historic. Now, the winds, the blizzard conditions are going to persist all the way into tomorrow night. Just remarkable energy and dangerous, right? That is really the biggest thing in this area. You can't move when you have a system like this coming in so hard. Power outages already. Well, I mean, in the region, hundreds of thousands. We've got thousands of flights canceled and delayed, unfortunately, in this region. And all of this, if we look at video of the roadways, as I was traversing around Marquette this morning and just actually in the past hour or so, and watching all of this energy just kick up and get more intense. You see it. I mean, whiteout conditions. Less than a quarter mile of visibility in many areas, and drifting already beginning. And that's going to be a major issue on the roadways. And when you're talking about 3 feet, maybe 4 feet of snow in isolated areas, it will just shut down this entire region who is used to heavy storms. Having said that, when you think about it, they average about 200 inches of snow a year. We're sitting pretty close to that. We may have the biggest snowfall in winter storm history if we go over 46 inches, which was back in 1976, I believe. So just incredible energy here, and the Yoopers, as they call themselves, you know, they're used to these intense storms like this. But even talking to some of them at the hotel last night and this morning, everybody just shocked at the forecast and how intense it actually is. And to think about, you know, Lake Superior, the largest in the Great Lakes, it really creates so much of its own weather patterns with lake effect. And then when you have these persistent blizzard winds coming in and wind gusts, well, Category 1 up to 75 miles an hour, that's possible. It is just a scene like no other. It's hard. You know, I wish the television sometimes could do it justice as far as, you know, what you see with your eye. But the roar of the winds, too, whipping through off of the lake into the woods and through the canyons of homes and also structures up the hill in Marquette is something to hear and see. Haley, back to you.
Yeah, Robert, I mean, your shot, there's no words for it. It's insane with how intense the wind, the snow, the waves crashing behind you, and big ice chunks within the waves of Lake Superior. Right now, it seems like Marquette County, minimal power outages, but I'm sure that's not going to stay the case in a very short time, probably thousands of customers without power soon.
Yes, yeah, and in the region as well.
Yeah.
And again, travel is just done. Roadways are going to be impassable very, very soon with this kind of action going on. Remarkable.
Absolutely. Avoid travel at all costs. Robert Ray, thanks so much. We'll check back in with you soon.